Hello and welcome to another recording from my channel. This will be a Star Trek Age of Discovery video. So basically I just got home from work. I've just uploaded or downloaded the patch or whatever. So we're just going to start the game. I'm going to create a new character and probably just do the first mission. Let's see if there's new openings for this. Just so you know, this is exactly how I have my computer set up. So whenever I start a game, I just click on the platform I'm using, the game I want to play, and then I start it. Okay, Age of Discovery ship. I believe that's the new Age of Discovery icon because that was the temporal. Yep, that's the new one. Okay. I don't plan on doing human because I've got a human for my Starfleet, and I'm probably going to avoid human for this one as well. I've already got a Vulcan, but I'll see if I can get other species. So I'll start with a Vulcan. Again, it's a Federation character, so I always start my Federation characters out as science officers. And if you want, you can, when you start your own, you can go through all this. As you can see, there's a lot of information to go through, and I'm not going to make the video that long, so you can just see all this information we'd have to go through just for the one character. So, species and career. Next will be appearance. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Actually, yeah, I'm going to keep it female. I always go male, so I'm just going to stay female this time. What was that? The head looked kind of weird there. I don't know. Okay, so you've only got the one uniform. Although, I believe if you purchase the pack on the Z store, you might be able to get different styles. But I'm not sure. Standard. Okay. Height. Yep, not going to change that. Head. Oh, that's Bajoran Kai. Why would that be in this timeline? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, let's just go humanoid head. Vulcan. I like the original. Skin. I thought Vulcans were supposed to have a slight green tinge to them. I don't see the green in there. We'll just leave that again. I'm not an overall artistic sort of person, so I'm not makeup, lipstick, skin color, all made up. I don't know. Vulcans aren't one for makeup, so let's just make it basic Vulcan. Base complexion. Well, that one kind of looks like just bland skin, so that one's probably the best way to go. It looks freckles, I guess. I'm going to zoom in a bit as far as I can go. Freckles, I think. Oh, what happened? Again, I'm liking the I'm going to go for the aged look. It's a captain, so captains wouldn't be like teenagers. Even though you are straight out of the academy in the storylines for this Federation. Tattoos and scar. I'll probably go for a scar rather than a tattoo. I don't see anything. Oh. I'm not seeing any change. Oh, there's something on the nose. Tattoo flare. Again, there's no... it might be under the hairline. That's probably why I can't see the tattoos. Yeah, scars aren't all that important. Eyes. Yeah, gotta be a Vulcan, so... Science is blue, so I'll go with a blue colour. I know that doesn't make sense, but whoop-de-doo, Basil. Okay. Have to do sideways for this. Yeah. Too pointy. So 5 or 2 and 5. 5's got a bit more of a curve to it, so I'm going to go with 5. Eyebrows. None. That just looks weird. Nice and narrow. Eye attachment. I like the Intel look, so I'm going to stick with that. Intel glasses. Again, science, so I'm going to go with blue. Head attachment. Well, I always do a Borg if I can, but let's go with nothing for now. Earrings. Again, I really don't see the Vulcans wearing... Oh, that's Uhura's earrings, I think, from one of the episodes. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched the original. Hairstyle. Oh, is there something like Vulcan or something? Nope. Okay. Have to turn sideways to get a good look. I might just stick with the hairstyle I've got, I think. But have a quick gander to see if there's anything. No. Might just stick with what I've got. Hair. Okay, so nothing to change here. I don't think there's anything else I need to change for appearance. Can't change the uniform. Next. Enter name. Age of Discovery. I'm just trying to... A go for D. A go for D. There you go. That's her name. A go for D. Again, I'm not very creative. I'm just adding letters, random letters. The first ship isn't really important. It's your tier 6 ships you really want to name, unless you're one for keeping your ships as you go through. Ship name. Let's just go with Tuba because YouTuber. Biography, again, not very creative, so I'm not gonna go with anything. Okay, let's play the first mission. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it'll be fun. I actually like this background. Again, I don't watch the Discovery series. Yeah, just from what I've seen, I'm not...
I still can't believe how much things have changed. We hadn't heard from the Klingons for years. And now we have. Now, the Federation's at war. That was probably the last thing on my mind when I got here. It was the same for you, right? We came to Starfleet Academy to become explorers. Oh. Not all of us are fighters. Some of us are engineers, healers, scientists. We've been working hard on the ground and in space. We learned how things worked on Starship. We learned how to work as a team. We've been getting ready to boldly go where no one has gone before. And today's your big day. Today you graduate and begin your career as a Starfleet officer. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay. Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is... I'll just close that off because that's disturbing. Interrupts me. Today is graduation day and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of your ship and manned by cadets like yourself. Oh, manned by cadets like yourself. Destroy, blah blah blah. I know all the basics, but again, for new people who are just starting, I'll go through all the basic tutorials. Let's get started. Okay, tutorial, graduation day, move forward. Oh, that was sideways, I wasn't looking at my keyboard.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key, default F, to talk with them.
Okay, so you can hit F on your keyboard or you can get to this. And I just prefer to do this because the less I can have to look away from the screen to do stuff, especially in battle, the better. So if you can find something on screen that gets you done faster, you're better off using that.
Hey, there you are. Are you excited? I am very excited. Pretty soon we'll be reporting for duty on the cadet training cruise.
That we will. I'm assuming you know your assignment.
Are you kidding? I set up a triple-layer alarm sequence to notify me when the postings went up. I think I knew before some of Captain Schaefer's staff. 2 words. Chief Engineer.
Is that what she's going for? Oh, that's what she got. Congratulations. That's quite an honor, especially for a junior.
Right? I'm still not sure if this isn't one of Finnegan's pranks. He's done stuff like this, you know. But poor Jim Kirk. Oh, before I forget, Lifeson is looking for you. Actually, I think I see him over there. You should probably find out what he wants.
Oh, I thought this was based 100 years before Kirk. Again, I don't watch the show, but as soon as they said Finnegan, which is from an original series episode, I realized, and she said Kirk. So it's good to know that's the same timeline, I guess. Okay, lead the way. As you can see, if she gets too far ahead, she should... Oh, no.
This way.
Oh, there. Okay, there you go. She tells you where to go. That's pretty good. Talk to Cadet Lifeson.
Here's Lifeson, one of the best tactical cadets in your class. After Evelyn, of course.
I heard you were looking for me, Lifeson. I just said his name and got it wrong.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. Seriously, I might not have made the cadet cruise if it weren't for you. I hope Schaefer recognizes all you've done to lead our class. Have you got your assignment yet?
No, not yet.
Well, Lieutenant Tassilm has all of the assignments now. I'd see what she knows. Before you do that, do me a favor and talk to Ian. He's got good news, and he won't settle down until he shares it with everyone, including you.
Sure.
Oh, there's Ian. Let's find out what his big news is.
Sounds good. Okay, let's see if she does this again.
Come on, this way.
Awesome. So if you get lost, there you go. Talk to Cadet Ian Cowan.
Cadets Quan and
Damn it.
with a combined IQ of 231, which I've heard is almost up to Tomov's rating. That's the rumor anyway.
How's it going, Ian?
Oh, hey. I've been looking for you.
Lifeson said you had good news.
Yes. I took the linguistics final again, and I aced it.
Glad that it worked out for you.
You and me both. It wouldn't have happened if I didn't follow your advice. You saw that I wasn't at my best that day and told me to give it another shot. So, I did. That perfect score really made a difference. Now I'm qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer.
That's impressive. Congratulations.
Thanks. Always good to have options, right? Kiro took your advice too. I think it worked out for him since he's slightly less scowly than usual. Let me know if I'm right, okay?
I think I see Kiro
So,
over there. Come on.
As you can see, she's running off.
Come on, this way.
There's a little arrow up here. And you can actually click on this map to get a bigger map. And you can see here, that's where you have to go. That's where you are. And if you turn your camera, you can actually use this map instead of looking. So if you know that there's no trees or anything in your path, you can actually turn and walk the path and just make your way there. So there's different ways to find where you have to go if you get lost. But that map's a very good use. Talk to the cadet.
And here we have the smartest person in your class, or so I've heard. It's not entirely fair. Hero is a super genius, and he's built like a brick shit. Yep, yes.
Hello, Kiro.
Cadet, it is agreeable to be in your presence. Your advice regarding Federation history was advantageous. It allowed me to pass the final test with satisfactory marks. I am pleased.
That's good to hear.
In the interest of camaraderie, I now inform you that Captain Schaefer is still selecting the senior staff for the upcoming training cruise. There is a 78.4% chance that you will be selected for a position, based on my current statistical models. Lieutenant Tassil may have more conclusive data on the map.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives
Oh, there you
are.
go.
An arrow will appear on the
Come on,
mini-map if
this
you
way.
are far away from your objective.
Okay, I would have assumed that would have popped up the first time she walked away.
I'll wait out here. Decilin should be inside.
And you can see the little icon.
Good afternoon, Cadet. How may I be of assistance?
Is this where I get my training cruise assignment?
It is. I will access your assignment data now. One moment. Fascinating.
Lieutenant?
Your assignment is not listed. Inquiries on the matter have been directed to Captain Schaefer himself.
Is there a problem?
That remains to be seen. I suggest you report to Captain Schaefer and ask him personally. He is in the office behind me.
Okay, and again you can see the arrow. There's 3 doors here, and there's 3 doors here. So there's different ways. Again, this is telling you, I didn't even see that when I was looking down. So this will actually tell you where to go. You can see this little icon, and you can also see that the arrow up here is pointing in a particular direction, and also you can see this panel is lit up. So that's different ways.
Objects you can interact with have a glow around them. Press F to interact with a doorbell to notify Captain Schaefer of your presence.
Okay. Again, I just like to hit this instead of hitting F, but everyone's got their own way of doing things.
Enter.
Turn that off. Okay.
Good to see you, Cadet. Today's the big day. Congratulations. Judging by that look on your face, I trust this visit concerns your assignment on the training crew.
Sounds Australian. Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, you can relax. I'm happy to report that you won't be my new bilge officer. Far from it.
Thank you, Captain.
There is a matter I'd like to address, however. Your academic record is impressive, but I don't see your results for the advanced phaser training program. Care to shed some light on that for me?
Well, I'm a science officer. I'm not a tactical officer, sir. I concentrated on courses for my career track.
The Federation is at war with the Klingon Empire, Cadet. Shouldn't need to remind you that Klingons enjoy close combat with their enemies. That in mind, I want everyone on my senior staff to complete that program. No exception.
Did you say senior staff, sir?
I did indeed. There's a place for a cadet like you on my bridge once you finish that phaser course. My chief engineer and tactical officer have programmed a training simulator for you. I look forward to seeing your results.
May I ask who those cadets are, sir?
Cadets Tilly and Surveyor, respectively. They've been working on the simulation for me for some time now. Interesting pair, those two. Some of the staff question bringing Tilly along on the cruise as a junior. The professors assure me that she's up to the task.
It will be a good experience for her, sir.
Indeed. She'll meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the training, and I'll see you when you're finished. That's all for now, Cadet. Dismissed.
Yes, sir. Okay, and again, you just follow the arrow, which I believe is in another building, if they haven't changed too much. Oh no, I gotta go to Tilly first.
I still can't believe I got the chief engineer spot. Yes, it's just for the cadet training cruise, but still, how many juniors get to go on the cruise, let alone as a department head? This is exciting. Okay. Whew, deep breath. I'm good. Woo! Enough about me. Where did you end up?
Captain Schaefer wants me on the senior staff, but I have to pass advanced phaser training first.
Yeah? I was wondering why he wanted us to set up the program for you. Now I know. Hey, I should warn you, it can get pretty lively. The Klingons and aggression, and I should probably stop telling you about the program now.
Now I'm a little nervous.
Oh, no, don't worry. You'll do fine. There's no doubt in my mind. Come on, I'll take you there. Surveyor's waiting over at the simulator. You know how cranky she gets when people...
Lead the way. Again, I think it...
Finnegan actually
Oh,
graduated.
she bolted pretty
Guess
quick.
the Irish are lucky after all.
Okay, well, she's gone the long way, because I'm pretty sure it's in here.
No one was assigned to a Constitution class. Not even you. That's crazy. How many times did you run the Kobayashi Maru? Kirk's up to 2 now.
Okay, so Kirk's still at the academy.
To sprint, tap the shift key
We better
while
hurry or
moving.
we'll lose our spot. Ooh, I hate running.
Okay.
Uh-oh. There's Ev. And she's looking impatient.
There you are. About time. Program's loaded and ready to go. I hope this is your lucky simulator. It's been nothing but bad luck for Kirk.
I'll need a phaser.
Yeah, those are pretty useful in phaser training, huh? Too bad tricorders don't have a stun setting. You get top marks. Kidding. I'm kidding. The phasers are in the armory by the holodecks. Grab one
Let's
there.
go.
Running is the worst.
Okay. And again, you can see that there's a green glow here, so if you go here, you won't be able to collect it. You shouldn't be able to collect any phasers. So you just head for the green glow.
The pistol has been automatically equipped.
Okay. Oh. She's tricky. Enter the holodeck. Okay, just get close enough and it enters.
Just go to the center of the room.
Choose your pay.
In combat, right-click on a target to fire your weapon.
Okay, why is that not working? Stun setting.
While in combat, certain actions are disabled. Once you drop out of combat, more detail about ground combat will become available. You can
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Nice work, Cadet. A few points below Surveyor's personal best, but it was your first try. You'll have plenty of opportunities to knock her from her perch at the top of the list once we're underway.
Thank you, Captain. Do you have an assignment for me now?
That I do, Cadet. First officer station is yours. That's if you want it, of course. The bilge officer spot is still open.
First officer is fine with me, sir.
Thought you might say that. You've done well here, Cadet. I expect that trend to continue, onward and upward throughout your career.
Thank you, sir. It will be an honor serving with you.
Likewise. I'll see you on the bridge then. And congratulations.
Wow, look at you, first officer. You're gonna do a great job. Congratulations. That thing the captain said about the bilge officer spot was pretty funny, though. I mean, we don't even have those anymore. Wait, do we? Anyway, first officer. How does it feel?
I'm surprised he didn't give it to Sevs.
You know, I love her, but Surveyor's a little too, aggressive at times. If If all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. I mean, that's her. She's very much a hammer kind of lady. I'm not saying she can't find her way to the center chair, but...
Good point.
Standing right here, Tilly. Might think about that if you want to make it to senior year. What? I'm kidding. Mostly.
She's not wrong though. We will have jobs to do and you're going to do great as the XO. Proud of you. Thanks, Evelyn.
Seriously, Captain Schaefer didn't make that decision lightly. He believes in you, just like me. Even though you got me blown up in the Kobayashi Maru. Awkward. Well, we should get going to the shuttle bay. Everybody's waiting for the ceremonial send-off toast. Guess who gets to give that?
Now hear this. All cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for departure.
Oh. Can't remember what you have to press to put the phaser away. Whoa, what happened? Whoa.
All of the senior staff is waiting just ahead. I know Vulcans don't get nervous, but the rest of us do, and this is our first real assignment, so, how are you gonna play it? Inspirational? Heartwarming? No. Just try not to be too logical, okay? It's a toast, not a debate.
Okay, I was actually wondering if you chose a human or a Vulcan, if there would be different text involved, and there is.
Anyway, I'll meet you at the bar. No pressure. You'll do great.
I have everyone's attention. Having been one of your classmates for the past 4 years, I've had ample opportunity to study your reactions in many different situations. As your first officer, it is logical that I use this information to best instruct you on how to carry out your orders. We will operate effectively and efficiently. I think I did that backwards. I skip ahead and go back. That's weird. I ask no more of you than I ask of myself.
All cadets, please board your shuttles.
Hang on, that's the one we spoke to earlier. Okay. Oh, speak with.
This is our time. Let's make it happen.
Ah, so it's these cadets here.
I'm on comms for this cruise. Think we'll actually run into anyone to hail?
I am a Vulcan. I have no ego to bruise over not making Chief of Engineering. I'll be Chief of Security. Not that anything ever happens on these cruises besides drills and simulations.
So you're the XO? Honestly, I'm kind of relieved. A lot of responsibility in that job.
I will serve as medical officer. Refrain from injuring yourself or others during this assignment.
I'll be at the helm this time. I wonder if Schaefer will let me try a barrel roll.
Okay, talk to deck officer.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Let's go. Again, if you want to explore the area, you can walk around yourself, but I don't want to make these videos too long.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Ooh, look over there. That's the Glen, one of the new Crossfield class ships. No one really knows much about her or her capabilities. Well, Starfleet Academy anyway. Maybe we'll work on a ship like that someday. For now, our ship's here. She's a Malachowski class, Captain Schaefer's pride and joy. Good speed for her class, definitely maneuverable. A stout, solid, battle-proven design, for sure. I can't wait to see what she can do. Let's land and find out. Okay, we need to check in with the deck officer first, then head to our stations. Oh man, I cannot wait to see the engine room. My engine room. Yeah! Sylvia Tilly, acting chief engineer, reporting for duty.
Can try not to...
Welcome aboard. What's your name, Cadet?
A Gofity.
Yes, here we are. Acting First Officer. You're all set.
Where is the captain?
Report to Captain Schaefer on the bridge. He's been expecting you. Use the turbo lift behind me. It'll take you directly there.
Yeah, I'm trying not to, So this isn't the turbo. Is it up the hallway? It must be up the hallway. He said it was behind him, but it's up the hallway. Okay, there it is. Do I need to speak to Tilly? Nope, just enter the turbo. Okay. Okay. The layout's pretty good. These would be a tripping hazard, but apart from that, it's layout's pretty good.
Ah, there you are. Computer, note the executive officer has reported for duty in the ship's log. Welcome aboard, XO.
Thank you, Captain.
You're right on time. All decks have reported in. We're ready to get underway. Let's start things simple by getting the old girl out of dry dock, huh? Contact dock control and get clearance to depart. After we're cleared, close the shuttle bay doors and disable the tractor moorings.
Ian, get clearance from control for the tuber to leave the gantry.
Dock control has cleared us to depart.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
Tomev, send a signal to close the shuttle bay doors.
Shuttle bay doors are closed.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
Iris, wait for me to disable the tractor moorings. Okay. Oh, I thought there'll be a console. Okay. Oh, okay, awesome. I'll speak to the captain again. If you get kind of confused, just look up here. It should have the next step for most of the time.
Erez, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Captain, may I remind you that Starfleet regulations specify thrusters only while in the vicinity of space dock.
Duly noted, XO. Erez, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
Obviously a test. Okay.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Acknowledged, Helm. Set a course for Vulcan. Warp 4.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Okay, that was warp, not impulse.
Incoming transmission.
Captain, I'm picking up a distress call from the SS Fortuna. Audio only.
Put them through, comms.
This is the Fortuna! Can you hear me? So, warp core is failing. We could really use some help here.
Let them know we're on our way. Helm, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, sensors can't read anything in the vicinity of the Fortuna.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, comms. XO, let's discuss the situation.
Whoa, he was sitting on the floor for a second.
Well, XO, you heard the distress call. What are your recommendations?
Is this a test, sir? Part of the training out cruise?
Afraid not. This is the real deal. Per Starfleet regs, we're the closest ship to the Fortuna, so it's our duty to assist.
It's strange that the transmission was audio only. A warp core emergency shouldn't affect communications.
Not usually, no. Good instincts. How would you proceed here?
Shields up, sir. Better safe than sorry.
Good call. There's something about this that's not sitting right.
Could be a trap, sir.
Agreed. Yellow alert. Surveyor, bring the shields up. Get down to the transporter room, XO. I want you to oversee the rescue efforts from there.
a different sound, that's for sure.
Desmond, the Fortuna should be in range. Give me an update.
I'm getting some weird readings. I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now. Klingons!
Oh, I'm guessing.
Desmond? Come in! What happened? Desmond?
Hold on. We're reading disruptor fire in the transporter room. The Klingons are beaming in on multiple decks. All hands, this is the captain. Repel borders. I repeat, repel borders.
Your orders, Captain?
You have the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself and any security team members you find, and then repel any borders you come across.
What about the enemy ship, sir?
You let us worry about that. Right now, I need you doing what you can to get those Klingons off my ship. Bet you're glad you took that phaser course now, huh? Shoot straight and stay safe down
Yes,
there.
sir.
Over here, Exo. We need you to unlock the armory.
You have to enter the command codes! Grab a rifle. We need to deal with the Klingons.
So the rifles will do a lot more damage than a phaser, hand phaser will do, so that's why you'll want that.
You need to equip your phaser rifle. To do so, press the menu button and select the captain option under the ship and crew heading.
Okay, that's... I'll actually extend this out. Hang on, that should have opened this as... I did. There we go. Bring this here. Equip the phaser sniper rifle. You won't be able to trade it or continue. Okay. Okay, and then you just swap the weapons by hitting this little... Okay. Whoa.
Yeah! Big shot is... Wait.
I can honestly...
Hey, I'm reading a hull breach near the transporter room.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You're on the right side of the safety field. Whew.
Okay. I can honestly say if that happened to me, I'd be freaking out.
An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item and press F to loot it.
Okay. Again, I don't take my eyes off the screen. I prefer to hit the little take item.
You have recovered a hypo spray. You can use this to quickly heal any damage you may have suffered. You can do extra damage to enemies by flanking them. Try attacking your enemies on their sides or behind them.
It's basically what I did to the first Klingon just then. So as you can see, oh, it's almost dead anyway. Okay. Heal a crew member. Heal cadet.
Thanks. I think they were going to engineering. Better hurry. There's a lot of them.
Security to engineering. We are under attack.
Am I supposed to head here? Cool.
We're reading Klingon boarding parties on multiple decks, XO. Our security teams are spread thin. I need you to get to engineering and keep it secure. It's bound to be a priority target for the enemy.
I'm on my way. Yep, turbo lift. I'm trying to have my own little say without interrupting what others are saying. But you never know when someone else is going to speak.
Lead the way, EXO. We've got your back.
Press C to crouch. Crouching is a defensive bonus against ranged attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks. Press X to aim your weapon. Aiming your weapon gives a bonus to damage.
Okay. No highlighted areas, so just keep going forward. As you can see, a green glowing door, you enter it.
Move, move, move!
Oh, am I glad. You have no idea how happy I am to see you. They were looking for something in here. Can't imagine what, though. I mean, they have warp and impulse tech. What else would be in engineering? Especially since the ship's a complete mess, thanks to them. Is there a part they didn't shoot? Sorry, I could really use your help, since you're here. As I was saying, the ship's taken a lot of damage. I'll do what I can to get the essentials online, but I could use some help. See anything you could do in here?
I can reinforce the ship's shields. So as you can see, it says science there. So if I chose tactical, I could probably enhance weapons or repair weapons. And engineering, I could probably get power subsystems back, I'd assume.
Okay, our sensor systems took a beating in the fight. Targeting navigational, environmental, it's not good. I need you to get him back online. You can initialize the navigational sensor array from the center console here. Do the same thing for the other sensors at the 2 consoles by the wall across from me. Sound good?
Yes, I'm on it. Okay. It's very rare, though, to get this. Like I said, with the science, you'll only get that, I think it's 2 or 3 more times throughout the storylines, unless they've changed things. Okay.
Okay, warp core stable. Life support is up.
Oh, the chairs slide across the floor there.
Safety fields engaged. Ship-wide comms online.
Glad you're still with us. We could use a hand up here. We've taken casualties, and the Klingons could send more boarding parties at any time. Do what you need to do down there, and report to the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Head back to the bridge. We'll cover this deck.
So I think this is a bit of a rewrite of the original Federation startup. But they've done a very good job.
Sir, we've lost shields!
Prepare for...
His eyes.
Who is in command here? Speak now!
I'm Captain Schaefer, and you are?
I am Ta'ula of House Woka. Surrender now, Captain, while you're still able.
Request denied. Get off my ship!
Oh.
Get off my ship!
If you insist, Captain. So true!
Oh, defeat Klingons. I've actually got my camera to autofocus on the enemy.
Help orders! The Klingons are gone. So is the captain. I'll try to find the Klingon ship.
Oh, that was intense. Klingons. We just fought Klingons.
Your medical assistance was adequate and necessary. I thank you.
Thought I was done for. Thanks.
I'll be okay. Thanks to you. I owe you one.
What happened here?
Incoming transmission from the Klingons.
Do I have your attention, Starfleet?
Captain, are you all right?
Silence! Surrender your ship and all classified data within it to me. Immediately! Schaefer, order your crew to do as I say.
Exo, follow my orders to the letter. Fire on my position.
Spoken like a Klingon, Captain. Now die like one.
What do we do now?
Whoa, what the hell? From the back of the ship forward.
We're still here. Most of us, anyway. The captain. Look, the captain knew what was at stake. He gave the order, and you followed it. If you hadn't, we'd probably all be dead now.
Okay, that's the second time. So you're the captain now. We're with you. Let's make his sacrifice count. Also, I double click then. Okay. Oh.
Bridge officers add abilities to your ship in space and accompany you on away missions on the ground.
So these are the cadets you were talking to at Starfleet. They're actually now your bridge officers.
All decks have reported in. We took some casualties and sick bay is full. All systems have taken damage, but some were hit worse than others. Life support is stable. Past that, it's not exactly optimal.
Ian, send out a distress call.
Working on it, but something's jamming our long-range comms on all frequencies.
Keep trying. What's the status of the Klingon ship, Evelyn?
Still running under cloak. We knocked him around pretty good before they slinked off with their tail between their legs. That said, we're in rough shape ourselves.
Tilly, damage report.
Damage control teams are assigned. We've put out all the fires and started patching the hull breaches, but it's gonna take a while. We'll get the critical systems back online as soon as we're able, Captain.
Stick with it, Ian. Can we contact the Fortuna?
Still reading their distress signal. I can break through the jamming at short range. Shall I hail them?
Yes, let's see how they're doing.
Opening hailing frequencies now, Captain.
Fortuna, this is the SS Tuba. What is your status?
Greetings, Captain. Thank you for coming to my aid. I must apologize. I sent the distress signal under duress. I'm sure you'll do the same with a Klingon disruptor pointed at your head.
So you were the bait.
Quite so, Captain. Our Klingon friends took pains to make my plight look convincing, to the point of damaging my warp drive beyond function. At the risk of wearing out my welcome, would you be so kind and assist me? I'd rather not be around if the Klingons come back.
I'll see what we can do.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
Or you can just click on them.
Use W and S to move up or down. Use A and D to turn left or right.
Pretty straightforward. This will bring you to maximum impulse. Oh, you can't. Oh, I think our engines are damaged, so we can't actually go to maximum.
Coming to a full stop, Captain. Apologies. I'll wait for your command from now on.
They need 3 or 4 warp induction coils tops. We can spare a few.
Position yourself near the ship and press F to interact with it.
Thanks. Oh, and good luck with the Klingons, my young friend. You'll need it.
I'm pretty sure that's the Tribble Trader from the original series.
Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't want to fight Klingons in a tub like that either. Speaking of Klingons...
Engineering status report.
We have a problem. Most of our plasma injectors are a wreck. See, plasma injectors are made to take a beating, but this damage goes way beyond what would happen in a fight. Pretty sure the Klingons sabotaged them when they boarded us. They wanted to strand us here. Tamav is installing our spare injectors, but we're 3 short. Without those, we can't go to war.
Recommendations?
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here, Captain. There's wreckage throughout the system. I recommend scanning the derelicts nearby. We may be able to find and recover intact plasma injectors from the wreckage.
Let's make it happen.
I'm picking up a few compatible parts in the wreckage. Blast off the outer casings on those units and we can get what we need.
Press the spacebar to fire energy weapons.
Little Starfleet, call me.
Ugh, she is getting on my lap. Okay, these injectors are a little beat up, but I can work with them. Some of these are real top-shelf tech. Type J's with a 2-liter flow, modulating reserves, and those sweet new corridors.
Lovely. Remember the Klingons. Work fast, please.
Gonna need a little time to get these installed. I'd rather not breach the core after we go to warp because of full system meltdown. And that can happen with dicey injectors.
Tilly?
Right. I'm on it, Captain.
Good, Evelyn. What's our status?
While engineering deals with the warp core, we're stuck here. We need critical systems back online ASAP. It's a sure bet the Klingons are making repairs. And they aren't as safety concerned as we are. We might be back and shooting faster than we'd like.
We need to find what's jamming in our comms.
We're on it, Captain. I located several Klingon military satellites nearby. Ian thinks we'll be able to reach Starfleet if we destroy the satellites, and I agree. Besides, we could use a little more target practice.
Right, let's take them out.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it. Use your phaser bangs to weaken shielded targets.
Okay. So phasers take out the... Okay.
Use your torpedoes on an enemy when their shield is down.
Okay. So, to fire all your weapons, you hit this one, which fires both phasers and photons, or you can just hit these and this for phasers and photons. So I just normally just do that.
Target destroyed. 2 more to go.
Stop! You are persistent, little cold poo.
Okay, so that actually...
Long-range comms are back, Captain. Shall I send the distress signal?
Okay, so that will actually give your next photon launch an extra boost of power.
That Klingon ship took some real damage during the fight. I bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. We might be able to use that to find them.
Do it. We need to deal with them, and fast.
No argument here. I'd rather not get blown up by Klingons on a cadet cruise. Or, you know, ever, really. Scanning now. Oh, yes! I found it!
Well done.
Sending you the data now. We can trace their plasma signature right back to the source. It'll show up on the map.
Ira's plotted intercept course.
It's pretty far from us. We should travel at full impulse to reach it. This will temporarily take power from the other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Okay, so...
Baka! Your death will be swift.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
Okay, so...
Activate high yield torpedo by clicking on the icon or pressing Alt and 1. High yield torpedo will increase the power of your next
Klingon ships,
torpedo
decloaking,
attack.
Captain!
Warning, ship is under attack.
While we have the opportunity, it might not be a bad idea to review some of the basic Starship combat files. Wouldn't hurt to be ready when the next group of enemies attack us out here.
Good idea. Bring up the files. So that's your attack... kind of attack range. So forward-facing torpedoes can actually attack in that arc, but they can't fire behind unless you got torpedoes in the back, and I'll show you what I mean. So these are the forward-facing phaser arrays. So basically anything along that axis that could fire forward and off to the side, and this phaser array on the back will actually fire to the back. The photon torpedoes have a slightly smaller arc, so it's basically from there to there, and it will only fire on the target if it's in that firing arc. So let's see. Let's close this. Your ship is outfitted with phaser beam banks. These weapons have a 270-degree firing arc. This is the firing arc for the forward phaser bank. Okay? I'm basically going to say exactly what I did. This is the firing arc for the rear phaser banks. Note that both the forward and rear phasers have an overlapping arc of fire on the sides of your ship. Firing at enemies within the overlapping portion of your firing arc is known as broadsiding. This allows both the forward and rear phaser banks to fire on the same target at the same time, increasing your damage output. Federation captains who prefer beam bank weapon favor the broadside technique and will often circle their targets, keeping them within the broadside arc at all times. You got to be careful of your shields weakening on that facing arc as well.
It would be wise not to follow me. Cowardly, but wise.
Click on a shield that is low on power to direct power to it. This will divert power from your other shields.
I'll show you that in a second. Okay, I've already done that, so let's go towards the ship. And if you want to click on it first, you can actually get it there to be a target before you're able to get there.
Tamab and I need time to get the plasma injectors installed. Please don't break anything else.
Okay, my shields aren't taking much damage at all. So if you hit here, it it actually draws the power to your shield. So if you're too close to that, within 3 or 4 kilometers, it will actually do damage. Incoming transmission, Captain. It's Starfleet vessel, the Sabravor. Put them on screen, Ian.
This is Captain Thykir Shran. We've received your signal. What happened here?
Hang on, is that... I don't know. Could be a relation to the Enterprise Andorian. We were ambushed by Klingons, Captain.
I see. Ever since they acquired their cloaking device, they've been getting bold, even for Klingons. You're lucky to be alive, Cadet. Which reminds me, you're on Captain Schaefer's ship. Where is he?
He was captured and taken to the Klingon ship. They killed him after he ordered us to fire on his position.
And did you follow his orders?
Yes, sir.
I see. Unfortunate. I served with Anton on the Endeavor. He was a fine officer. We could use more like him. I take it you're the acting captain then?
I am.
Very well. Schaefer didn't place trust in his officers lightly. If he chose you to be his XO, he knew you could get the job done. I'll expect the same. Our first order of business is getting your ship and crew to safety. We'll escort you to make sure you get back in one piece.
What about the Klingons, sir? They're still out there.
I'm sure they are. And if they're foolish enough to come back looking for a fight, they'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Sabrova, out.
Yes, sir.
Click on a shield that is low on power to direct power to it. This will divert power from your other shields.
Okay, so until you're facing them, so you don't do a wide arc, you want to save your impulse until you're basically facing them and then do that. Because instead of doing a tight turn, you'll do a wide arc, which will take even longer. And as you get closer, I think it's within 5 or 6 kilometers, they'll normally... Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's the sister ship. Same model. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
So, now fight and come. No matter. Today is a good day to die.
Well then, see you later.
Klingon back, tak, tak.
Warp Shadow.
We were on our way to check in on another Starfleet vessel when we received your distress signal. That vessel is still not responding to hails. Considering what happened to you, I'm beginning to fear the worst. I'm going to investigate, and I want you to join me. If the Klingons are up to no good in that system, I'll need backup. I know it's asking a lot. We're at war. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet. You have your orders.
Continue. So basically, this is the first actual episode mission. Your training is over, and now you're actually into the episode missions, which are part of the gameplay. So you get experience points, which help you get promoted, as well as help your crew promotions. And you'll get a level 1 impulse engine, a phaser array, so on and so forth. And you'll get a new bridge officer.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? I mean, the captain just got killed by a House Mokai matriarch over something she thought we had on board. Shouldn't we be chasing her instead?
Shran's the senior officer here, Tilly. We have our orders.
You're right. You're right. For all we know, this Ja'ula could be behind what happened to that other ship. We should help them. I'll get back down to engineering, Captain. We are ready to go to warp when you are.
Engage. Actually, I should have saved this for another video, but getting ahead of myself. So we'll wait for this mission to end. I think there's 2 or 3 other ones in this.
We've arrived, Captain. I'm reading the Ticonderoga dead ahead. Our orders are to make contact with them and find out why they haven't responded to our hails.
Very good. Set a course for the Taradonga. Okay, so this is the new bridge officer. Don't really have to hit that speed, but there we go. Ian, can you boost the signal?
On it. Compensating for local interference now. Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
Taradonga, this is the tuber. Please respond.
Can't say I was expecting either of you out here. Care to fill me in?
Let Commander Shran explain the situation.
We weren't able to contact you earlier. We were escorting these cadets back to the Sol system after they were ambushed by Klingons. Under the circumstances, I thought it wise to investigate your situation here.
Apologies. I suspect the local anomalies are interfering with our comm systems. I'm sorry to ask this, but where is Captain Schaefer? That's quite the story, Cadet. The loss of Captain Schaefer was a blow. He was one of our best. I realize this is a trial by fire for all of you. You're doing well. Hang in there.
Thank you, Captain.
Starfleet has received reports of Klingon activity in the region. We've been ordered to check things out here. They might be hiding in the cluster and using this as a staging ground. As you can see, the area plays havoc with our system.
I see.
We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the area.
Is there anything we can do?
We could use your help. If all 3 ships collect data, we should be able to complete this quickly and deal with any Klingons we might come across. Any questions?
None. My crew are up to the task.
I can see why Schaefer picked you to be his XO. Don't let that confidence get the better of you. If you need help, ask for it. Starfleet needs each and every one of you.
Understood.
This may be the worst simple trip to Vulcan ever.
I bet you wish you were back at the Academy, huh, Tilly?
Should be able to scan it. There we go.
You can set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense, speed, or balance.
I've never really played around with that. I just kind of play to the, what I've got.
Scanning in progress.
Picking up large pockets of radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Okay, what I'm going to do, using my mouse wheel to scroll, I'm scrolling down, and that will just make the map, zoom them out of the map. Makes it a little bit easier to find things, because when you got an arrow like that, it sometimes moves across, so you just want to get the map a little bit different so you can actually just see it. Get your arrowhead pointed exactly where it needs to go, and then you can just move in that direction. Again, once you get to about 5, you just slow down, and then slow down again.
Scanning in progress.
Durant here. Are you seeing the same ETA radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
I've determined that it is a problem with our sensors tachyon systems. Let me start again. I've determined that it is a problem with our sensors tachyon settings.
My science officer suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Nicely done. We'll perform a tachyon pulse wave and see if that solves the issue. Report your findings once your final scan is complete.
Understood.
The deflector is realigned to emit a reverse tachyon pulse wave, Captain.
Reading an impulse spike. Captain, it's the Klingons!
Okay, this will actually give you more power to your shields and help them heal faster. So, now that I'm in the middle of the explosion... Oh! Okay, didn't take any damage. I was hoping to show you, but obviously in this early As you get further along the game, you take more damage.
Hey, did we just fight the Klingons again?
Keep it together.
Ticonderoga is under attack. Use full impulse to reach her quickly.
And again, I prefer to keep firing all weapons rather than phasers. Just phasers. Keep them broadsided. That red dot's the ship that just exploded, so it does actually take a little time for the game to update.
Multiple Klingon ships decloaking.
Okay. Obviously the...
More of them inbound, Captain.
Whoa, it'll took off.
Leaving. Most likely for a more valuable target. Concentrate fire on the remaining vessel. All ships. Fire at will.
But Will didn't do anything.
Nice shot, Cadets.
Okay, so we're going to another system, obviously. Korvan 2.
I think I know what the Klingons are up to here. They're using this system as a staging area. Something big is about to go down. We're picking up a large number of inbound warp signatures. Their most likely target is the Korvan system. There's a dilithium mine there, one we can't afford to lose to the Klingons.
What is the status of the Ticonderoga?
The Ticonderoga was badly damaged and they took heavy casualties as well. Medical tells me Captain Durant was injured, but she'll recover in time. We're still working on triage and restoring the ship's critical systems. Which leads me to our next course of action.
Yes?
I want you to go to the Korvan system and warn them about the Klingons.
What about you?
The Sabrova is better equipped to hold off further Klingon attacks and assist the Ticonderoga here. Do what we can to delay them. It'll be up to you to warn the people of Korvan.
Understood. We'll set course for Korvan.
We have to make our way to Korvan as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn them. Are you ready to go?
The part system. I'm just wondering if that voice actor is Jeffrey Combs. It sounds like him, but I'm not sure. I think Jeffrey Combs is his name.
Red alert! All hands, battle station!
Okay, this is sector space. Set missions allow you to remotely hail your contact by clicking on the hail icon along the right side of the...
You need to warn the Korvan colony about the Klingons. We'll do what we can to hold off the Klingons here and repair the Ticonderoga. Good luck.
Okay, so we just finished that mission. If we continue on to this next mission, we'll get level 2 deflector dish, a level 2 science console, and a new bridge officer. So we're going to get another bridge officer for ending that last.
In sector space, here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Although you can come across a combat area and enter it.
Use M to open up the map for sector space. You can click on a system to plot a course and set your ship to automatically fly to it.
Okay, so again, another bridge officer, another console, and another bridge officer action. Okay, so we have to go to the Corvan system.
We're giving her all she's got, Captain. I hope we get there in time.
Okay, so basically you click on here. Oh, that is, what's going on? Oh, okay, so until you finish this mission, you don't actually go into another. So this is where you are. You don't actually get to the other episodes. So just double click on that, hit OK, and your ship will automatically go to full impulse. There. Once you get to higher level, you can actually get a transwarp. Or, there you go. Quantum slipstream drive is not available. So basically, it's like a transwarp drive, which just makes you go twice the speed across sector space. And sector space can be quite large once you get to the other section of the game. This is going to be a much longer video than I anticipated. I didn't really want to go through all the first missions, but I'm so hooked on it. I'm so hooked on it. I've got to play all the way through the first 3 missions. I think you get. Obviously, there are a lot of other people starting their games now as well. Get this. I'm not sure how long ago this was released. Currently, a couple of hours. I've just got home from work and straight into it. Children of War. I'm probably much going to upload this game and then put the time indexes in later, I think.
Looks like we got here before the Klingons, Captain. We should make the most of this advantage. What are your orders?
We need to warn the colonists.
I've managed to establish comms with the colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're going to get. Putting him through now.
On screen.
Hello, Captain. What can I do for you?
A Klingon attack force is coming. You need to evacuate.
Run that by me again. Your signal's breaking up. Did you say Klingons? What about them?
The Klingons are coming. Chief, you have to evacuate. Ian, what just happened?
We just lost contact with Corvan 2, Captain. Something's blocking all subspace signals in this area. There's a comm satellite nearby. It should boost our signal so we can warn the ships and the colony.
Very well, Erez. Set course.
The SAT uses our security protocols. We should be able to access it.
Scanning in progress.
Hails are still blocked. The Klingons may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Orders, Captain?
Desmond, can we lock onto the colonists?
Not from orbit, Captain. The Klingons are disrupting transporter operations at the local level. Colonial evacuation on a mass scale could be problematic. We may have to try to hold the Klingons here until Starfleet reinforcements arrive.
Let's help however we can.
Klingon forces inbound on an attack vector, Captain!
Those civilians won't let. We need to help them.
So as you can see, that drained their shields. Makes it a little easier to damage the hull once you've got their shields down. So what you want to do is use that, and once their shields are down, use your torpedoes. as you can see, it's not inside the target. As you can see, I've got no target here. There's a Klingon ship here. And as you can see, once I get close enough, there's no target. Actually, I'll go to a bit of an angle so I can approach. Okay. So as you can see, there's no target, but as soon as I hit fire, it will automatically lock onto the closest Klingon ship within my field of view. So as you can see, and again, you want to hit that, drain their shields, and then fire your torpedoes to do extra hull damage. Okay, consult with your crew. Let's come to a stop so I don't fly off to nowhere.
Captain, I have short-range comms again. Long-range signals are still blocked. I've updated the colony. However, the Klingons have started to send down attack squads. What are your orders?
We'll do what we can to protect the colony.
Captain, the civilians are trying to fight the Klingon landing craft.
I think I can break through the Klingon jamming and hail the civilians.
Nah, there it is. That's what I was waiting for. That's your field attack arc. So, if you want to use...
Civilian vessels, disengage immediately. I repeat, disengage.
So if you want to use this, they've got to be within 10 kilometers and inside that firing arc. Oh, that was quick. You can see these bridge officer...
All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
These bridge officer boosts are very helpful. You can see the shields just get drained. And of course, as you level up, it does get harder and harder. Okay, so I think we got to beam down now. So sometimes when you're that close to an explosion at a higher level, your ship will actually be destroyed because the impact of the exploding ship does a lot of damage.
Captain, the miners won't be able to hold off the Klingons for long. I'm reading more enemy ships on long-range sensors as well. It won't be long before the colony is overrun. I recommend we beam down to help the miners while we can.
Let's beam down. And again, we'll have a quick look at this. You'll see that I've got 1, 2, 3 bridge officers with the 4th one. When you go to the Z store, you can actually unlock more officers as well. So let's accept those 2 and beam down. Oh, actually, it was just me and 1 officer.
This isn't good. According to our readings, over half the colony has been overrun by the Klingons. At the rate they're moving, this area will fall in less than an hour.
Understood. Let's do what we can to help the colonists.
Right. Lead the way, Captain. I've got your back.
Move out. Again, you can zoom out, you can also zoom in. So we have to head in this direction, so around this corner. And...
Leave the gate closed! We have to get out of here! Starfleet's here!
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thanks. We didn't think anyone got our distress signal. Well, that's not true. We were about to surrender. We didn't have any weapons. We do have some spare armor suits for you and your officers, though. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Chief Smythe and some of the others are still in there. I know it's asking a lot, but if you can, please, save them. Here are the codes to the gate. You have to save the Chief and the others.
Okay.
Press the U key to view your status or the status of your ship and bridge officers.
And again, I don't use the keypad. I normally hit this. So this is where you go. This will also... I thought I put this up here. This will also open up. The armor you got from here is now here. So you want to put one on yourself. And then one on your officer, who is Evelyn. There you go. Now you both have body armor. This body armor... so basically it just gives you 10%, plus 10 energy of damage resistance on both energy and kinetic. So explosions and phasers. As you can see, Evelyn's only got a phaser, whereas I've got the option to use a phaser or a phaser rifle. Okay, let's open the gate and move on. And again, if you don't want to watch this all the way through, I will have time indexes so you can actually stop the video and then restart it later on.
Hey, be careful. There's a lot of Klingons down there.
Okay, make sure. Oh, they both went down pretty quick.
Your Starfleet can't help you now.
But we is.
Please, stop! No! Thank you.
Oh, up there, eh? High ground is normally better damage as well, I think. I'm pretty sure it is anyway.
Starfleet, we're saved!
It's just us up here, Captain. No sign of Zabrova or Ticonderoga.
Oh, wait a minute. Not to go this way. How do I... Oh, it's under that bridge. Okay. Or around the corner. It's around here. So, once you're in combat, all the messages go down the bottom here, and after a few seconds, the combat red alert is over, and it pops back into the middle. But sometimes when you go to click on it, it will actually disappear and reappear up here, or vice versa.
Stay back! I'm warning you! Hang on. You're Starfleet! Excellent!
Oh, I thought I'd finished. Whoa. If you double...
I'm glad you're here. As I'm sure you can guess, we're all a little on edge. If it wasn't for Fletcher visiting family here, I'd have eaten a disruptor place by now. Not to be critical, but where are the rest of them?
This is it. The tuber is in orbit.
Oh, that's not good. We're in big trouble. These Klingons mean business. They've locked us out of the mine. Probably down there robbing us blind while we speak. No way we can beam anyone down to stop them. And they've probably killed all our security there by now.
We'll do what we can to help, Chief.
Glad to hear it. We're definitely going to need that help. There's some gear in those crates. Use it.
Thanks, I'll retrieve the gear and we'll go from there. Which crate? Am I... I missing something? Oh, it's around the corner. Okay. Oh, a kit. Okay. Is it going to tell you? Okay, then. Again, click on here. You'll see there's a kit. Hang on, that shouldn't be unless you've got a kit set up.
I know you want to shut down that security field on the mine, but I have an idea. Hear me out, okay?
Make it fast.
Okay. I think we can hook up the field emitter to the power core and modify it to broadcast a field over the entire facility. It's a short-term solution, but it could be what we need to keep the Klingons from getting any more of their troops down there.
That just might work.
I know, right? Well, first things first. I'm reading a device at the base of the mine entrance. If you can set up a jumper between it and the main command console, you'll be able to reroute the field's power flow. That'll open up the mine for you and set up things for my plan.
Right, we'll reroute the power. Oh, wait a minute.
All right, we're in business. Almost. I'm gonna need someone to be my hands down there.
Hey, nice work. Perfect timing, too. I can hear the Klingons coming. We're about to have some really unpleasant company.
We'll deal with the Klingons. Can you reroute the power?
Lend me your communicator. If your engineer can walk me through it, I'll get the job done. Just keep him off me, okay?
We will. Work fast, Chief.
Right, here they come. Let them have it!
Ooh, she's got a nice blaster.
I need you to pull the actuator, invert it, and jam it back in. Trust me.
Okay, it's in there. I think I got it.
Oh. That's quite a lot of Klingons.
Now manually cycle the power while forcing a short through the jumper.
I think I'm better off just blasting them.
Oh, and don't electrocute yourself. Please.
Resuscitate Fletcher.
That all you got? Okay, okay.
She's not down. Why would I need...
Okay, Chief. Time now. Medic! Oh, cheers, mate.
I'm doing this as best as I can. I'm a miner, not an engineer. Almost there, almost there.
No! That always freaks me out like the game's crashed or something. Every time.
Okay, got it.
Good job, Chief. The field looks stable.
The system is still clear, Captain, but those Klingon ships are getting closer. The faster you can finish up down there, the better.
Acknowledge. Stand by. Chief, thanks for your help here.
Least I could do. Thank you for putting your lives on the line here. We won't forget it. You didn't have to come help us, at least all by yourselves. But we're really happy you did.
Let's go, Fletcher. You're with me.
You got it. There's no way I'm sitting around and letting the Klingons take this place without a fight. Oh, and sorry about that whole phaser in the face thing earlier. Won't happen again.
Don't worry about it, all the Klingons.
Klingons worry about me, not the other way around. Let's go.
I love the tough talk. Whoa! Love the way they just go flying back.
You Klingons aren't so tough when your target shoot back, huh?
really, that target is only good for when you first encounter the Klingons, not when you're in a full-fledged fight.
Oh, it's locked. I suppose we'll just have to knock.
Okay.
What? The bombing has stopped. Something's wrong. Secure the dilithium and prepare it for immediate transport. Now!
Yippee-ki-yay!
Not so fast, Klingon. You're done here. Enemy target. Go back to Kronos while you still can.
Okay, so this resuscitates a downed crew member. Or it should have. What's going on? This.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Notable tricorder. Let's change the angle. So this is the commanding or boss fight. Commander or boss fight, they're a little bit tougher. Their shields go down just as fast, but their hit points are extremely high. Hang on, what's that? Dead Klingon second. Wait for the hail.
Captain, we're picking up some strange energy readings near your position. What's going on down there? Did Ev shoot a reactor or something?
The mining laser is sounding a little odd.
Could be a problem. It might be pulling more power than it should. Give me a sec, I need to run some numbers.
This wouldn't be a life-threatening, would it?
Hold on. Okay. I pulled the specs on that unit. It's an older model, but it gets the job done. It uses 2 oscillating beams instead of a fixed pulse. Uh-oh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, I'm seeing 3 possible outcomes to this rig overloading.
Overloading, never mind. What are the outcomes?
Assuming the rig can handle the increased output, the beams will just keep on oscillating until they hit the planetary core. Then, boom.
Right, boom. Not acceptable.
So, outcome 2. The rig does not handle the power spike and automatically vents the excess energy, violently. The blast hits the field we just put up, partially reflects, and hits the colony. Boom.
Is there an outcome that doesn't involve the boom?
Outcome 3. You managed to trigger an emergency shutdown before the rig goes nuclear. Still a bad thing, nuclear. Not as bad as, say, a warp core breach, but still bad, so we should definitely try to avoid that.
Let's go with that option.
Okay, I found the emergency shutdown mechanism, and good news, it's really easy to operate. It's just a pair of simple switches on 2 separate consoles that have to be activated at the same time.
That's unusually precise.
I don't know, I guess it was built that way so a single disgruntled miner couldn't shut down the whole operation. Miners get disgruntled, you know? You can do this. Ask around, see if there are any locals. They might be able to assist.
Fletcher's a local. We'll see what we can do. Stand by. Can only assume Fletcher's going to be a bridge officer. Now scroll down a bit. Okay, so you don't even have to talk to her first. You just do the console.
Wow, that was really close. Good job, Captain. The security field is still standing, the mine's secure, and you didn't blow up. That's good. The Klingons are still on their way. We could use your help up here when you're ready to beam up.
Beam up. If you're wondering what these green messages are, they're part of my fleet or communication, so friends in the game. So a member of a fleet that I'm in has just got a ship, basically. So that's what that is.
Captain, the colony's security field is holding strong. There's still a lot of Klingon ships heading our way, though. We need to leave, and soon.
But
there's a problem. Civilian ships travel through here frequently. We need to warn them about the Klingons, or they could warp into the middle of a war zone.
Tilly, can we use the local satellite to send an automated warning?
Absolutely. We could even remotely program the signal on a satellite as we leave the system, which we should soon. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
Let's do it. Iris, lay in a course for the nearest satellite. Well, it's right in front of me. Oh, there it is. That little dot. Okay. Once you get to within 5, you just hit stop. Oh, no. Thought I heard just a warp. Could have sworn I heard a warps. So it's 3 kilometers.
We've definitely got their attention.
Again, I'm just scrolling the mouse to zoom out, get more visual more vision on the wall front. Firing there for a second. I don't really need to use that. Save it for the next ship if I have to. So you don't have to destroy all their shields, just the shields facing you to use your torpedoes on their hull. As you can see, my shields aren't taking much damage, but if you were to repeat this mission on a higher level, you'd be taking a lot more damage. Go.
Cormac 2 is ours, Starfleet. You have lost.
Whoa! Many a bird.
They won't take us without a fight, Captain.
Okay, should automatically be facing them when they fire. Okay.
We stood our ground at the Araucanus arm until the situation became untenable. After we disengaged, we were able to reach Starfleet and call for backup. Others will be arriving as soon as they can. We can't afford to lose this system to the Klingons.
Thanks for coming, Captain.
Don't mention it. You do the same were our situation's reversed. I believe Captain Schaefer would be proud of you and your crew, Captain. Your efforts to defend the Federation are commendable. My report will indicate this.
Thank you, sir.
Apart from your valor in combat, I'm particularly impressed by your work with the local satellites. Turning them into distant warning beacons was quite clever. Those signals will save a lot of lives.
Corvin 2 is still in danger, sir.
Indeed. I'm sure Starfleet Command has detailed plans for defending Corvin. For now, however, the work here is done. You're to report to the Sol system with the civilians you've rescued. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Kensington for debriefing.
Understood, sir. What about Fletcher?
Fletcher would make a fine addition to your senior staff. I'll make a note of it in my report to Starfleet Command. You've done well under extraordinary circumstances. Anton's ship is in good hands. Keep up the good work. Shran out.
Shran out. Okay, so again, just get a few pieces of equipment and a new bridge officer.
Congratulations.
We've done all we can, Captain. Let's get to safety while we still can.
Just wanna... Can I... Awesome. Done with that there. Okay. So, what? I think this has been going for about an hour and a half.
After everything we went through out there, going back to Professor Shermer's advanced physics class doesn't seem as scary now. I mean, what's string theory compared to dodging Klingon disruptor blasts or trying to keep a warp core stable? Speaking of scary, think Admiral Kensington's gonna go easy on you? The ship did kind of get beat up. A little. Okay, a lot.
I'm sure it will be fine. Okay, I'm not sure if this is the end, so you might find other... There you go, other players. Yep, so you're actually in an open map right now.
The Admiral's office is this way.
There's no green. Ah, okay. Yep, this is all other players. There you go. How did they get a different... Oh, they probably bought the pack before they started. Okay.
Thanks for coming. You've been through a
I know.
lot. Starfleet
Gold
Command
colour instead of blue.
appreciates your efforts, especially at the Corvin system. I do as well.
Thank you, Admiral.
I've read the official reports, but I'd like to hear your take on it all, in your own words. This Ju'ula has become quite a thorn in our side. You're fortunate. Very few have survived combat with her. Our agents are on the hunt for Ju'ula as we speak. Bringing in the sister of T'Kuvma will be quite a blow to Klingon morale. Rest assured, you're not the only one who wants her to pay for her crimes.
I don't think we've seen the last of her, Admiral.
Neither do I, unfortunately. Well then, based on what I'm seeing here, you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs now. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her center chair. The job's yours if you want it.
Admiral?
Yes, under normal circumstances, it would take years of work to get your own command. But these aren't normal circumstances. The war isn't going well for us. We don't have the luxury of waiting years before putting good officers on the line. We need them out there right now. We need you.
Me?
Yes, Corvin would have been a disaster if it weren't for you and your crew. Starfleet wants to recognize that. Therefore, as of now, I'm making your promotion and command official. I see the same things in you that Schaefer did. Honor his name and make us all proud.
Thank you, Admiral. I won't let you down.
I wouldn't recommend it. I have it on good authority. I'm quite a terror when crossed. On to more mundane duties, You'll need to check in with the tailor and update your uniform in a manner appropriate to your new rank. After that, acquire a shuttle for your ship. When you're finished, return to me for new orders.
Yes, Admiral.
You don't look unhappy. And that's good, right?
Okay. I think I'll end the video now and I'll collect everything.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass, as well as your mini.
I'm going to turn that off next time the option comes in to turn that off. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. And I will continue on with any other video play in another video. It's gone long enough, and then after that I'll get into explaining other aspects of the game. This video series is for new players rather than just doing a playthrough. I'd like to explain everything, and I think if I turn off the tutorial, it'll just be easier to explain it to you instead of having to wait to see if they're going to explain it or, you know, fight whatever's happening. Okay, I'm always looking for suggestions on making my gameplay better, my videos better, making my channel overall better. This isn't just a Star Trek Online video channel. I do play a lot of different games, and I'll show you that. I'll end this game by just exiting out and showing you. So I've got Ark. Star Trek's the only game I play on this particular platform. I've got Origin, I've got all the Command and Conquers, and I can download other things. Alpha Centauri, I can only get the first half of that, but I've got all the Command and Conquers here to play. With Blizzard, I've got StarCraft 2. I do have a few Hearthstone, but I don't play it all that often. StarCraft 2 is the only one I have available on this. Oh, sorry, and StarCraft, so I can play that as well. For Uplay, I've got Anno 2070, 2205, which is the sequel to 2070. And I've got the Might and Magic 10. I don't really like this as much as I do like the other Might and Magics, but that's the one I've got available at the moment. And as you can see from all the ones that are highlighted, I can play all these games on Steam. Fallout 4 is the main one I play. I will be doing a series on RimWorld at some point, as well as XCOM and Stellaris. They're the main games I'd like to play. Galactic Civilizations might be one I'll do as well, but with Stellaris being a long-term game, Galactic Civilizations will also be a long-term game, so I don't want to do two at the same time. So any suggestions on particular video gameplay you want me to do, please leave a message down below and I'll do my best to get that out there. Any suggestions? I'm more than happy to take criticism. I am fairly new at this, criticism's all good. I just ask that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.